What's good, YouTube? This is Maddie here from Team Umbra. Going to be profiling my new Rabbit Dino deck. Before we get started, I just want to say that this deck doesn't play tour guides. There are two reasons for this. One, I don't own them, and two, the tour guide build I find is very, very aggressive. I was going more for control. The tour guide build just basically dominates with field presence, and I wanted to more control my opponent. So, without further ado, let's get things started. Got 3 Rescue Rabbits. Yep, everybody knows. Plays 3, no less. Really good card, makes the deck the way it is. Next, we got 3 Sabersaurus. Level 4 Dinosaur Vanilla. Target for Rescue Rabbit. Likewise, we have 3 Cabazols. Another level 4 Dinosaur Vanilla. Target for Rescue Rabbit. Next, we got 1, 2, 3 Jurak Guiba. Level 4 Dinosaur, 1700 attack. Great effect. When it destroys a monster by battle, you special summon a Jurak monster from your deck. With 3 Guibas in your deck, that effect is really broken. Just basically, it's an instant XYZ for a rank 4. I.e., you can even go for Dolka or Lagia because he's a dinosaur. He's just really good. My super secret tech in this deck is Neospatian Grand Mole. Really good to get out of tight spots. Really good to bounce those big beaters and bounce those big synchros that you can't get over. We got 2 Thunder King Ryos. Really good for negating inherent special summons and also for stopping searching in the deck. Cards can be added from deck to hand, i.e. all the most of the searchers like Rhoda or Tuning can activate. Even Pot of Duality can activate. Next we got 3 Effect Veilers. A lot of people that play Effect Veiler now will mostly play 2 max. I find 3 is not too much. It really helps control the field. It really helps control your opponent. Yeah, it's just really, I find it really good. For my spell lineup, it's pretty straightforward for the most part. We got Dark Hole, of course, Monster Reborn, 2 Mystical Space Typhoons, Pot of Avarice, 2 Pot of Dualities. Really good for searching out your rabbits in the deck. 2 Forbidden Lance. Really good with Jurak Guiba. He's only 1700 attack. If maybe, I don't know, a Caius or something. Guiba, Chain Forbidden Lance. Really good good combo with Guiba. And lastly, double Magic Planter. My build plays 6 continuous traps. You'll see later. I'll explain why after the main deck is done. So for trap lineup, I got 1 Solemn Judgment, 2 Solemn Warnings, 3 Dimensional Prisons, double Call the Haunted, 2 Safe Zones. Safe Zone I find is really underrated card. It's great effect. The activate, equip it to a face-up attack position monster. That monster can't be destroyed nor targeted by effects, but it also can attack directly. Really useful. When it leaves the field though, the monster is destroyed. But all in all, I find it really underrated and really good. Lastly, we got 2 Fiendish Chains. Back to the Magic Planters. The deck, like I mentioned, does play 6 continuous traps. Especially the Call of the Haunteds. Once you use Call, it's usually going to be for an XYZ summon, so they're going to be left there with just taking up space. Really good for Magic Planter. Magic Planter, send it to the graveyard, draw 2 cards. Also, really good combo with Safe Zone. Just nuts. If you have no field, your opponent attacks you directly, chain Safe Zone, then next turn, Magic Planter, that monster is destroyed, and you get to draw 2 cards. Just a really nuts combo. Sideboard, still working on it. This is what I got so far. Double Cyber Dragon for those machines. 2 Gemini Imps. Get rid of helps out against Dark Worlds, really tough. 1 Kinetic Soldier, just in case the Sams. Actually, I just found out that Sam's topped at 1 YCS, the latest YCS, so I'm going to be expecting to see some more Sams again. We've got 3-dimensional Fissures. The deck doesn't really need your graveyard. It helps, but you don't actually fully straight up need it. This is really good against plants, Dark Worlds, Agents, all those decks that rely on your graveyard. 3 Smashing Grounds, really good against decks with big beaters that are really tough to get over. And lastly, triple Debunk. A lot of cards that activate in hand and grave. Really bug, can really be annoying and really change the game. This really helps stop that. And finally, we got Starlight Road. All the decks probably mostly going to side it up against Light Sworns or stuff that really nukes the field. JD Effect, if I have 2 or more cards, won't work. And I'll get a Starter Stout, so really nuts. My extra deck is nothing special, pretty straightforward for my build. 3 Dolkas, detach an XYZ to negate a monster effect. 3 Lagias, detach 2 XYZs to negate the activation of a spell or trap and the summon of a monster. Really good. 1 Steel Storm Roach, negate the XYZs. No, not the XYZs, negate the Synchros, negate the big special summons of high level monsters. We got 1 Utopia, really helps in tight situations. Stardust for the Starlight Road, and Chimera Tech for the Cyber Dragons. Well, that's my build. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Always open to suggestions. Thanks for watching, YouTube.